So, I'm gonna talk about movies. Let's do this the only way my education system has taught me. What are movies? A recording of images that conveys a plot through a story that people watch on screen or television until it doesn't. And they don't. So, I'm gonna talk about, in my opinion, the best, and in popular culture opinion, one of the best directors out there. Drumroll, please. Also, wait, directors are called directors, and the word director arrives from directions, and people who give directions are called navigators. Are they all just a bunch of GPSs? Are they like a GPS? Wait, directors are GPSs of entertainment? Also, yeah, it's Christopher Nolan. So, for those of you who don't know who Christopher Nolan is, leave that rock you're living under. Go out, watch a movie. Okay? Come on, boomers. So, Christopher Nolan, popularly known as Chris Nolan, is known for pretty much all his movies. Yeah, all his movies are famous. Wait, he doesn't have too many films, does he? No, he... Wait, why have I seen every film of his that has come out on big screen? I mean, yeah, not talking about the short films. I've seen all of these. Wow. Yeah, but like, he's amazing. So, for those of you who haven't seen his films, the basic idea is to show something unique, show something you'd never imagine. Also, if you haven't seen this film, I don't know what you've been doing with your life. Whatever it is, it's not right. Okay, just like some changes need to be made. Okay, so it's something you'd never imagine. So like, no, not this one. Just leave this one out. Okay, yeah, maybe not that unique of a story, but very unique ideology. Something amazing. Or just like something different in the way of like filmmaking. Something, or just like all of them at the same time. Okay? Yeah, you guys know. It's Interstellar. So, I'm not gonna go very in depth, because if I do go in depth, it'll be like a really long video. Like, I'm pretty sure I can go that long. Like, I'll be live streaming till the end of eternity, which is long. I mean, eternity is infinite. Okay, so now that that's being said, I'm gonna go in depth with a few of the movies, a little bit, not too much. So most of his movies are based off a basic idea, and then he works on that basic idea and then just gives you something mind-blowing, something unique, something like his first full-fledged film, The Memento. Basic idea, guy's trying to avenge the murder of his wife. But after Nolan was done with it, it became so famous he had a fan club after his first movie. That's insane.
So if you're a Nolan fanboy, enjoy the best movie ever made until The Dark Knight, which I guess was the best movie ever made until Inception, which, according to you all, was the best movie ever made until The Dark Knight Rises. Look, he's proved himself as a great filmmaker, but you fanboys rate Dark Knight Rises over Citizen Kane? Dark Knight Rises isn't even the Citizen Kane of Batman movies.
Something doesn't feel right. I think someone's...
So I mean, he had the fan club to the point that people just needed to see that Christopher Nolan Christopher Nolan GPS'd the movie, and that's it. They just go and watch it. They don't... I mean, that's amazing for your first movie. Now, I don't want to spoil the story or anything because it's an experience, but the movie was shot or was portrayed in a way that you're gonna watch the movie and then call me up and ask me what you just saw, and I'll have to explain it to you. So like, the movie starts where the story gets over, then it switches to the beginning of the story, and this switch keeps happening throughout the timeline of the movie till ultimately the end of the movie is in the middle of the story. And it ends with a twist. I'm pretty sure when M. Night Shyamalan didn't see it coming. I mean, that's a big twist. You got it? You'll get there. I believe in you. You'll figure it out. I'm not going in order, but like, maybe the next one I'm going to talk about is obviously Interstellar, because it's my favorite movie of all time. So, basic idea, father has to leave his daughter to go finish some very important work. Sounds familiar? Heard of it? Seen other movies? Well, no, you haven't. Not something like this. Well, after Nolan was done with it, we end up seeing the father go through a wormhole, then go into a tesseract built by humans in the future that represents time as a physical dimension. Dude, that is insane. And then he ultimately meets his daughter, okay? And he meets his daughter and she's 40 years older than him now. When he left, she was 9, now she's 40 years older than him. And did you know this movie served 2 scientific research papers? And it had the most mathematically accurate illustrations of the black hole until the picture of the black hole actually came out and showed us what a black hole really looks like. So, I mean, this movie, there was real science in it. Not all of it, but there was real science. So, I mean, what? Then there was Inception. Basic idea, thief gets caught doing a robbery, is forced to do a reverse robbery so that he can free his name of a wrongful accusation of the murder of his wife, and then go back home and finally see his kids. Okay, it's not that simple. But who cares? We got this awesome scene. Just look at that. Look at the wall. Also, did I mention the whole thing happens in dreams? He steals people's dreams. Okay, I know this one ain't simple at all. This one's complicated. You're gonna need to be smart. You're gonna need to be like Rick and Morty intellect to watch this one. Then my all-time favorite, The Dark Knight, along with Interstellar, obviously. But The Dark Knight. Okay, based on Batman's character, obviously, if you didn't guess, it's called The Dark Knight. Okay, based on Batman's character, it was one of the best film depictions of Batman. I mean, have you seen the other stuff? This one is one of the, maybe the best, okay? In my opinion. The best. Okay? And not only did he manage to create an amazing superhero movie, but one that was so good to the point that Logan may not even have a mention in like a conversation about the Dark Knight. Okay, that is something. That is, he created his mark, and that's it. There's no fighting it. Now I'm gonna slow down a little bit because I think my editor's lacking. Wait, I don't have an editor. Shit, I am my own editor. Dang! Can I get a tongue, please? You know, one of those trailer tongue. You know what I'm talking about? Those big trailer reveals. Tongue. What? No royalty-free dongs. What is wrong with you? What did you even search on YouTube to get a dung? Did you search like dung trailer dungs on YouTube? What? So basically, the movies will go from a protagonist with a dead wife or a dying female counterpart. Wait, is there a message here? You know what? There's no actual way to sum this up, okay? Let's just watch his movies, enjoy it, wait for Tenet to come out, and see what mask he's gonna put on Tom Hardy's face next.